he's checking that. They're laughing at us. Lighting.
Ek beloof, dis kom. You did me a favor. For the ease of the game, I wanted him out, but I couldn't fucking betray him. Yeah, no. Yellow axe, 100%. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
How do you feel that as well? Well, that's an original charger for you.
Oh, serious? For Connor?
Yeah. What?
He's an original tribe member.
Yeah. Going hard, but...
Who is you?
Yeah. I'm my mom.
Next
Yeah. Yeah.
Oaks, please. We don't need any surprise.
No, it's easy. We need 100%
I think the next let's eat well. Let's try this well. And we give it all tomorrow. Yeah.
No spot.
Can we please think about how we're gonna fucking build this out on this? Yes.
Dude, I don't know.
I genuinely have no idea what we're gonna do.
If you see anything on the way back, I'll grab it. What's the limit?
Yeah, for blokken.
Ja.
Ja, zit op plastic op die door met de kort. Ja? Goed blokken. Ja. That's one.
Oh, check the dumpster.
I was about to say, check it. I'll put it close. Wow.
Ew. I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Like this is the pit, but let's not drop sand. It's too much.
Listen, it's. I don't think you have a choice. I have a really. Oh,
Let's take that umbrella back.
Swing that.
Dude, I want to find that gazebo that took off.
Yeah,
That was how hot it is, yeah. Standing on Liz. Why do you only six?
Whoa! Yeah!
Yeah. We really should have bought it first, eh?
Yo,
Oh, is that an hour like no, this is gonna make us stop.
We use the hammock, I don't want to get that.
Yeah.
Sleep under those pipes on the balancing beam.
Yeah.
Those metallic silver pipes. We just let the people know that's where we're staying for the night.
Dude, they watch us make food, they leave, we go.
Yeah, literally. Sit some pop, chow, and then go. I won't lie, the only thing that's on my mind is Papa and sleeping, eh?
Yeah, like shelter.
Yeah, shit.
Come on, let's. I think we should do it.
I think either we sleep in those fucking things, or... Okay, nah, I don't think anyone is in the mood to fucking build something now. Fuck, man. Let me be real.
Then we go cook food. Take the pup to the... Gonna back camp, cook the food, and then take the pup to those barrels.
You really need to make fire quickly.
Yeah, we need to make fire.
What are your feelings on taking a dog back to camp?
Huh?
Taking a dog back to camp. Because we're not going to get that fire started once it's not ready.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the water for you. That rain is fucking cold. No, I don't like the big cold pot. Cold pot.
That's when you play fire.
Huh?
Don't have a tea and coffee.
That's gonna be cool.
Production must have done a rain dance. And then I took away the full pulse.
I've got all my shit in my pocket. Bloody hell. I'm gonna put this for his bed. My legs are charged.
I'm here, don't worry.
Ontvang. Ek het net gesê ontvang, copy that.
Just throw it off thick. Petroleum jelly, that's not for light. Yeah, flip off for the... Your best bet, that's not it.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Like all snuggled up with each other.
No, it's going.
So when you like...
Oh, yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but we're gonna make food first.
Are we going to the tunnels?
Yes.
To see?
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Yeah, you know the ones...
By the balancing, we buy that pole challenge we did today.
We're heading there actually.
Yeah, after food. Quickly, Oaks, where's
Okay, krap up.
Get some wood.
Where's our flint and steel?
I think it's on the top of the...
Hier is kak.
Oh, yeah.
Do this. Yeah, just spread the cold. Fucking... Let's go.
You got it? Okay.
Wait. What?
Yeah, go, Bruce. No, only when there's flame.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
Whoa, where did I get this from?
Folks, quickly, we need smaller sticks.
Guys, you better get that fire going. Alright guys, golden rule when there's lightning. Do not sleep under the tree, right?
Yeah.
We have a contingency plan.
Don't sleep under any tree actually. Just build yourself some sort of shelter. If the lightning is quite heavy. If it's not, then you can sleep under the tree. How's it going? It's raining. This is now the real experience that you guys have. How do you feel about that?
It's not looking good, happy, but you know, we'll get through it somehow. But yeah, we're just trying to get the fire going, get some food in us, and then...
What food do you guys have?
With pap.
You have some pap?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just trying to get that going. See how
So, will you be able to endure an entire night like this?
I guess we'll have to see.
Okay, guys, this is what it's about. You have to embrace it. It's the extension of the pole challenge. Reneve, what's going through your mind now? Come here quickly. Beautiful, just like absorb it, guys.
If I'm being honest, this is the one wish I told my parents I hope doesn't happen. I said I can firm cold, I can firm hot, I just don't want to firm rain. But unfortunately, Mom, Papa, yeah, looks like the dream has come to an end, unfortunately. But I think the most important thing now is, as you can see, everyone's just got their roles. Everyone just first thing on, get a fire going. If it's not going to work out, we have a contingency plan for sleeping.
What is the contingency plan for sleeping?
We are going to be sleeping in the cylindrical little, well, the cylinders that are by the balancing beams.
Yeah.
We believe that all of us can fit in there, but we're just trying to see if we can maybe make a meal quickly before that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just a matter of if we can beat the rain. It's a race against God, which is a bit of an unfavorable race, but...
So I must say, if you guys thought the cold is bad, if you're wet and cold, it's times 10. So just know that. And if you don't have a fire, it's even worse. So I would advise you guys make sure that the fire does not die. I don't know how you're going to cover up the fire, but you're going to have to build a shelter for the fire, and then you'll be able to definitely get through the night. Because if it continues like this, you guys will go crazy up here. Ruben, is this the first time you'll sleep in the rain? Come here quickly, I want to speak to you. Is this the first time you'll sleep in the rain?
No, I've slept in the rain before.
Oh, Ruben he's easy because he's got an extra blanket, is that right?
Yeah, and like I grew up on like a wildlife farm.
Oh, so this is like second nature for you?
This is second nature. I sleep well around the fire.
Yeah.
It's easy.
But what will you do if there's no more fire left?
I will make a plan. We'll snuggle together. I think we're gonna build a shelter for the fire first, like you said. And then we'll take it from there. If that doesn't work, I think we'll snuggle up against each other, build a shelter quickly, and hope for the best.
Okay, Ruben, well, good luck. If there's one thing that you guys will remember, it's this night. Ryan, what's going on there? Come inform me. I want to find out what's going on. Luckily, you've got a rain jacket.
I do.
Is it waterproof?
OP's providing. Yeah, it's really waterproof, and I'm pretty stoked.
OP.
Holistic words.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
my vet faculty. No, pretty miserable weather, I must be honest.
Yeah.
But we're here, and luckily I have 6 other amazing people with me to get through this night.
Are you happy that you survived the previous tribal council? Your name didn't even come up once. Aren't you surprised?
It's a matter of time. At this point, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad about. But tomorrow's a new day, and the only guarantee, like I said, is just winning these challenges. I think today was pretty rough. Especially that last challenge, it took it out of me. I got some skin ripped off my fingers. The previous 2 challenges definitely took it out of me.
So you've got a few souvenirs?
Definitely a few to take home.
Alright, so in your opinion, what's the reason why Alvin went home?
He's a threat.
Is he a threat?
He's a big man and he knows he can play hard.
And, a physical threat.
Yeah, so as far as winning immunity challenges goes, I did not want him to do that.
So did you ride down his neck?
I did ride down his neck.
Okay, so you were part of the reason him going home.
Yeah. He's a really good oak and we did have some good laughs. and I'm sure we can have another laugh after this all goes down. But yeah, he was too dangerous.
Okay, Ryan, well, good luck for tonight. It seems like your fire's dying. You better go make a plan.
Thank you.
This is crazy. This is just proof of how real this Tuksres Survivor is. And I can guarantee you, if they thought the cold is bad, being wet and cold is 100 times worse, not even 10 times worse. We've also got the thunder coming in, lightning, it's everything at once. And then obviously they're hungry as well. This is next level. So if you want to enter, you really got to make sure you're right up here. Boy, you're guilty. Don't just enter and think it's going to be a breeze. This is what it's about. Make sure you stay tuned. The rest of the camera crew is still going to check out what they do. We're going to check in tomorrow at 7 o'clock where you're going to see what went down tonight. So, Tuksres Survivor 2023. See you soon. Boom.
Conversa, hoje conversa.
Backdrop at Intunda Lodge in the Booker Notes Kloof. Well, if you've missed the past 3 days, you have missed quite a lot. Last night we had the merge and we only have 10 remaining students, 10 remaining castaways, and now the end game begins where they will have to battle it out in order to claim the prize as well as the title of Sole Survivor. Ratonga, you guys can come in. We're about to start our first individual immunity challenge for the day, and only one person can walk away and they will be safe at Tribal Council a bit later. So let's see how this goes. It's going to be one interesting challenge. Please line up over there, Ratonga. All right. Is it just me, or are you guys ready for this next stage of the game, Dieter?
Of course, I think everyone here has earned their keep. You can just see that by the 3 days of hard work that everyone here has put through, the starvation, the exhaustion. No, everyone here is ready for the end game.
Okay, well, if I were to offer someone the option to step out now, is there anyone that would like to take it? Why not, Alvin?
Nah, I feel like we're all we were fed, we slept well, we had blankets, you know, it was warm, so we're ready, we have energy, so yeah, we can do this.
So what did the plate of food mean yesterday, Connor?
You know, it meant everything, eh? It was a first proper meal, and I mean, to enjoy it all together, it was like coming together as the final 10, so definitely meant something. And yeah, as Alvin said, we've got energy now, so I think these challenges are going to go a lot longer than what people are thinking.
We see where we've got a beautiful rose among the thorns. How was last night's sleep after that beautiful plate of dinner?
Yeah.
Guys, quiet please.
I enjoyed my sleep. It was a bit cold here and there. I was just like cuddled up in this blanket, just everything underneath the blanket just to get warm. But I think I'm well rested and I'm ready to take it on.
Okay, yeah. Awesome stuff. Well, I hope you guys are ready for your first challenge. Remember, there's only one castaway that will walk away with immunity and will be safe at the next Tribal Council. This is what you guys will be fighting for. Individual immunity, necklace, and you want this around your neck as many times as possible. All right, that is the goal. You ready for the next challenge? Yes. Okay, please go stand behind the chair. I'll explain the challenge quickly. All right, please do not touch the blocks. Do not touch the board yet. Okay, guys, this is how it's going to work. In front of you, you'll see a chair. On top of it, a board. You will choose a hand to support this board with. And once you've made your decision, you cannot swap hands at any time. Listen clearly. On the chair, we also have 11, on the chair on the and on the ground beneath the chair, we have 11 blocks. Some of the blocks have got purple paint on it, and there's a few blocks that are only painted black. Listen closely. The purple color should point upwards if you pack your blocks, okay? All the time. The blocks with no purple, you can position that in any way that you want to. That's your decision. On my go, you will bend down. On my go, you will place the board in one of your hands, whichever hand you chose. Then, on my go, you will start to pack the first block on the board. Only on my go and instruction, you will then pack the next block until all of your blocks are stacked upon each other. You cannot pack 2 blocks on one level. It's 1 block on a level. Have you got it? So that's you're going to have a stack of 11 blocks on top of each other. Are we clear? Clear. If your blocks at any time fall off, you are out. You are eliminated. After the blocks have been stacked, your goal would be to balance this board and make sure that your tower does not tumble, because if it does, you will be eliminated from this challenge. Are we clear? Okay, the remaining person, well, the last person standing will win immunity and will be safe at Tribal Council. Any questions? Connor?
So purple has to be facing towards us at all times.
Purple has to face to the top at all the times. All right. If you pack a block with purple on it, it should face to the top.
Does it matter what order I pick up the blocks in, or do I...
It does not matter. You can choose. You can choose which block you stack where, but you can only stack the block on my go. Everyone will stack their first block together. Everyone will stack their second block together, and you will only have a few seconds to stack each block. You can't spend 5 minutes stacking a specific block.
So when you're describing you hold the plank, you have to hold like that, okay? You put like on top of the top.
All of your fingers should be at the bottom of the plank. You can move around your chair. Just remember there's castaways right next to you as well. So you can bend, you can grab the blocks. At the end of the day, the goal is to build a tower and it should not fall off. So if you want to, you cannot sit down. Everyone has to stand the entire time, but you can bend down. Your feet should touch the ground at all times. You cannot sit down. Okay, are we clear? So everyone will be standing. Okay, got it. Tuksres, are you ready? On my count, place your boards and go. Place your boards. First, place your boards. I want you guys to face me the whole time. All right, please do not turn your back towards me, okay? All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you cannot change boards now. Grab your first block and place your first block. You can put blocks on the chair if you wanted to, yes. All right. On my go, you've already had to place your first block. You've got 5 seconds left to place your first block. 3, 2, 1. Okay, leave the rest of the blocks. All right. And let's go for the second block. You've got 10 seconds to place your second block, starting now. Okay. Finish placing your second block, Connor. Remember that your blocks should be on top of each other. You can't have 2 blocks on one level. Alright, this is your last warning. Okay, are we clear with that? You can't have 2 blocks on one level. The blocks should all be stacked upon each other. The board should only be supported by your fingers and not by your arm. Okay, so adjust your board. You can adjust it quickly. I'll give you only on fingers. Everyone, you can adjust quickly. 3, 2, 1, and let go. Okay. On my go, you will stack block number 4 and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you pack the blocks with the purple facing up. Ruben shivering a little bit. Make sure it does not touch your palms. It's only fingers. Okay, you'll get 10 seconds to place your 5th block and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now you guys will have to concentrate and focus on the tower that you're starting to build. Remember, fingers only supporting that bottom board. No palms, guys. Busiwe solid as a statue. Implementing the same strategy as she did on the beam yesterday. Not moving. The rest of the guys checking her out. They want to see her dance moves, but she's not throwing any dance moves. Alvin concentrating as if he's going to be set off for a race now. Ryan surfing. Renif concentrating, imagining it's a burger that's going to eat. Alright. Remember, you must be on your feet at all time. You cannot sit, okay? And on my go, you will take your 6th block and go. You've got 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So remember, in the transition period, if the block that you place fall off, you can put that back up. But if any of the other blocks fall off, you are out. Okay. Everyone looks very stable. And this is where you'll have to really concentrate. Make sure that only your fingers support the board. No palm against the board. Ruben, watch out, you're very close. Everyone else, only fingers. Only fingers. Okay, on my go, you'll have 10 seconds. Go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Ruben's tower tilting a little bit. Ryan walking around as if he's serving coffee. Alvin, solid, solid. We see we're not moving an inch. Bottom blocks, okay? You can only focus on the latest block that you've got in your hands. For the next placement, I'm going to give you double the amount of time, so you'll have 20 seconds. So you do not have to rush this, you have to focus. You have to focus when placing this next block, and do not touch any of your other blocks. Ready? Go. You've got 20 seconds to place your next block.
Should we place and take it off? Not the right one.
You can only use your one hand to support that board. You can't make use of the other hand to help your hand or support the board. Make sure. Janku shivering a bit. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and let go. Okay, out yet. This is going to be one interesting challenge. Focus, endurance, all come together in this challenge. Janku shivering a little bit. Alvin solid. Busiwe solid. Yuan solid. Glenn like a statue. Is he even alive? Connor like a statue. Ruben's tower tilting, but his board is still on the fingers. Dieter also very, very, very still. Well balanced. Ryan well balanced. And Renif looking good. That was the 8th block that everyone's placed. And now everyone's just soaking up a little bit of sun. Enjoying this moment. Make sure only your fingers touch the board, no palms. Ruben's tower is tilting. The rest. Alvin's tower is tilting a little bit as well. and it is tense. You can hear a pin drop. A little breeze coming in, will that affect the towers? They'll also have to account for the wind, but they cannot touch the blocks. They have to make sure that the tower leans in the right direction in order to resist the wind coming in. Alvin, just please turn to us as well. Everyone should still face me. You can make adjustments to resist the wind, but you must still face me. I want to see your hands and the tower clearly. Now this is what it's about, guys. These challenges bring you back into the moment and make you realize that everything is just about this moment. If at any time we see the board against your palm, we'll have to ask you to step out. Make sure it's not against the palm. Ruben's tower is starting to lean. Okay, guys. You will have another 20 seconds to place another block on my go. Okay, I will count you down, so don't rush it. The goal or objective is to keep this tower standing. Okay, I will count you down in 3, 2, 1. You've got 20 seconds to place your next block. If at any time your tower falls or tilts over, you are out. You've got 10 seconds to place that block. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everyone should let go. And the game is on. We've got 2 more blocks remaining. And we've got solid towers. Still 10 castaways part of this challenge. Who is going to walk away with the first individual immunity? They want to fight for dear life. They've had good night's rest. They had a lekker plate of food. They've got no excuse to stand here for hours. Janko almost kissing his tower. We see where, unfortunately you are out. You can drop it. We see where just fell out. The tower tilted against her body and unfortunately she's out. We see we can just sit on your chair. You can sit on your chair, Busiwe. Alvin's still solid. The rest of the guys want to fight for this individual immunity. They're not giving up that easy. Ruben's tower is still tilting a little bit, but it manages to stay on, so he's doing something right. Renif's tower is looking very solid, very stable. Janko is starting to shiver a bit. These blocks aren't happy. The top blocks seem like they want to fall off. Alvin closes his eyes and just focuses on the beautiful sun. We are 20 minutes into this challenge. We've still got 9 castaways and they are all looking very stable. Ruben's tower leaning a little bit. Okay, on my go, we'll place the 10th block. I'll count you down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for the 10th block. You have 25 seconds for this one. You have 25. Oh, and unfortunately, Renif's tower tumbled. Renif, you can sit on your chair. You've got 5 more seconds. You have to place this block. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hand off. We've got 8 more castaways in this challenge. And the game is still on. These guys are fighting for individual immunity. And this is challenge. Johan's tower looking very stable, very balanced. Little bit of a shiver. Glenn's tower, solid as a rock. Connor shivering a little bit. Ruben shivering a little bit with his tower leaning towards him. Dieter's tower looking very stable. Ryan's tower looking very stable. Oh, unfortunately, Alvin just dropped out. His tower tumbled, lost a little bit of focus, and his tower tumbled. Make sure you do not touch the board with the other hand you're on, because if you do, you are out. Okay, we've got 7 castaways remaining in this challenge. Janku shivering but manages to keep the tower stable. Ruben almost tilted his tower. Ruben changing a little bit of position with his hand. It is Janku, Johan, Glenn, Connor, Ruben, Dieter and Ryan still in the challenge. Who's going to walk away with the immunity necklace? Oh, Ruben's tower is starting to dance, but he quickly recovered. Ruben's back is aching a little bit. You can see he twists and turns. Janku focusing like he's never done before. Johan's tower tilting a little bit. Janku checking out Connor's tower, checking out Dieter's tower. Remember that you cannot touch your blocks with your hand after it's been placed now, so make sure you do not touch the board or the block. We've got focus like never before. 7 guys battling it out for individual immunity. Okay, on my go you will place the last block and you'll have 30 seconds to place this last block. Use your time wisely. 3, 2, 1, and your 30 seconds starts now. Remember, only your last block, if only your last block falls off within this 30 seconds, you can replace it. If any other block falls off, you are out. You've got 15 more seconds to place this block. Make sure you do it now. Janku coming up slowly. Johan place this block, Glenn place this block, Ruben, Connor, Dieter, Ryan, and Janku. 3, 2, 1, and hands off. And those are the 11 blocks. All blocks have been placed. We've still got 7 castaways in this challenge. And this is where focus plays a massive role. Janku manages to place the dance, to still keep the dancing blocks stable. Glenn's tower leaning a little bit and dancing as well. Everyone very, very focused, dead quiet. We can see the focus on their faces. Oh, and unfortunately Dieter's tower just tumbled down out of the blue, and that's what can happen if we lose the slightest bit of focus. Dieter is out. We've only got 6 more castaways competing for individual immunity. Janku focusing on his stack of blocks. It's shivering, but he manages to keep it up. In some miraculous way, he's doing it. Johan's tower looking stable. Glenn's tower looking stable. Connor very stable. Ruben very stable. And Ryan enjoying every moment. Alright, we are going to spice things up a little bit. I see everyone's elbows are connected to their hips. So on my count, your elbows cannot touch any part of your body anymore. Alright, make sure that your elbow does not touch any part of your body. We want to clearly see it on my count in 5, 4, 3, and Ruben's tower falls off. 2, 1. Elbows cannot touch any part of your body. Make sure it does not touch. Even if it touches your clothes, you will be out. Ryan looking solid. Glenn looking solid. Johan looking very solid. Janku still has dancing blocks, but they managed to stay on. Make sure that your elbow does not touch your clothes or any part of your body. Janku is concentrating on those blocks. If anyone loses the slightest bit of focus, they might risk being disqualified from this challenge. Four guys fighting for that individual immunity. We've got a breeze coming in. Is that going to affect the towers? Is that going to affect the balance? Unfortunately, Connor's stack also dropped a few minutes ago. Ruben's stack also dropped. We've only got 4 more contestants in this challenge. I feel another breeze coming in, and that also plays a role in this challenge. Okay, on my go, your free hand will rest behind your head as if you're taking a bath in the sun. Alright, I'm going to count you down. So in 5, 4, your free hand should be behind your head. 2, 1, Glenn, get your hand behind your head. And you should keep that hand on top of you or behind your head at all times. Make sure that your elbow does not touch any part of your body. If it does, you will be out. You should also not touch any part of your clothes. Janku's board shivering, his tower is shivering. Can he manage to keep it up? If anyone's tower falls now, they risk being eliminated at the next tribal council. Alright, on my go, we will transition to the... Unfortunately, Janku's tower just stumbled down. We've got 3 more guys remaining. It's Johan, Glenn and Ryan. Okay guys, on my go. To the new position. With your hand still behind the back of your head, you should keep it there. Your elbow not touching the side of your body. We will now transition the board to shoulder height. It cannot drop below shoulder height. I will give you 15 seconds to transition, starting now. It should be shoulder height, the board. And this is where you have to focus. Let me give you 20 seconds to transition. Johan, you're still a bit too low. Ryan, you are high enough. Glenn, you are high enough. Johan, you've got 5 more seconds. There we go, you are high enough and stable. Make sure it stands there. Ryan, your board up a little bit. If your board drops below the top of your shoulder, unfortunately, you will be out. Keep it there, Ryan. Keep it there, Glenn. Right there, Johan. And this is where it becomes very, very difficult. They will have to focus. The higher they go with the board, the more difficult it becomes to balance the stack of blocks. Make sure only your fingers support the board. Both Johan and Glenn's tower shaking now. Is this a dance off as well? Ryan's tower looking very stable. These guys fighting for individual immunity. Make sure that the board stays above your shoulder. And now it's becoming very, very tricky, because not only do you have to balance the blocks, but you also have to endure the pain of your shoulder burning like crazy. This position is very uncomfortable, and they will start feeling the shoulder screaming at them, just give me a break. Glenn Stour leaning towards the left. Convince yourself that this is where the mind game steps in. The mental strength taking over. Do not drop it below your shoulder. Ryan Stour looking a little bit unstable. Johan Stour is starting to shake vigorously. Can he recover? Glenn's top block also shaking, but he recovers. Johan's block still shaking. Johan's block is doing a lot of shaking. If any block falls off at any time, oh, and Glenn is out. Johan the longest. And stay focused. Johan's block seems like it wants to tilt. Johan's top block is resting on a few centimeters. It's moving closer to the side, and he recovered, just recovered over there. Ryan's tower still looking very stable. Johan has to concentrate now. This is a matter of immunity. Ryan's tower still well above his shoulders. Johan's tower still well. Oh, unfortunately, Johan dropped Ryan Ewan individual immunity. What an excellent challenge this was. Ryan, please come grab your individual immunity. You are safe at Tribal Council. The first individual immunity for Tuksres Survivor 2023. You are safe at Tribal Council. The rest of you, an excellent effort. This challenge lasted 40 minutes, so well done. You can head back to camp. I'll see you at Tribal Council shortly, where one of you will be voted out. Alright guys, welcome back to Tuksres Survivor. We are about to start our second individual challenge for today, and individual immunity is up for grabs. Are we ready to go, crew? Ready to go? Great stuff. Alright, Ratanga, are you ready for your second individual immunity challenge?
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. I see there's a few scores to settle after the last tribal council, Reneve.
Yeah, I think definitely, as you said in the other tribal council, lines have been drawn, and I think consequences of actions will definitely follow. That's all.
Okay, Alvin, is that true?
I'm just playing the game. Let's go.
Alvin's just playing the game. Johan, is there a few scores to settle?
I feel like we're just playing the game, and everything I do could ultimately benefit someone here, so I think we got to do what we got to do.
Everyone just sticking to playing the game. Is that correct, Busiwe?
100%.
Okay, Busiwe, you're the only lady among all these guys, but you didn't hold back yesterday against Janku, so I assume you're not going to. I assume you're not going to hold back today.
Yeah, no. I'm just bringing my all, and I'm just giving it everything.
Okay, great stuff, guys. All right, so this challenge is called kicking and screaming. There might be a little bit of kicking and screaming here and there. This is how it's going to work. It's going to be broken into 2 sections. So it's once again a elimination round. Only 3 people will be able to advance to the second stage of this challenge. Okay. The first stage consists out of 3 different sections. You guys will draw rocks or spots. 3 people will start in a line, but all 9 people are going to start. Does it make sense? Alright, all 9 people are going to start, but 3 people per line. Within this stage, there's 3 different sections. The first section you can run up to the first cones. The second section, you'll have to crawl. That means knees and hands touching the ground. Does that make sense? Got me? And then the last section, your stomach has to touch the ground, so you'll have to leopard crawl. Right at the end of this lane, you'll see a little heap of sand. Within that heap of sand is a stick. You'll have to dig the stick out, then come back and make sure that you leopard crawl in the section where you will have to leopard crawl in the section where you have to crawl, and run in the section where you have to run. Once you've got the stick, anyone can get it from you within the leopard crawling section as well as the crawling section. But once you've reached the running section, you are clear. No one can battle you for that stick anymore. Clear enough? Easy enough? Any questions? Dieter?
How violent can the battling part be?
The battling part can be as violent as you want it to be. Just still respect the player right next to you.
If you leave your lane, what's the consequence?
If you leave your lane, you'll have to go back to the starting point. Okay. Any other questions?
If let's say everyone goes and I get the stick on the way there, do I have to still complete the thing and then come back, or can I just get the stick and come straight back?
Just explain your question to me again.
So I'm saying if we start and let's say I'm the slowest of the 3, and then I get there, someone grabs the stick and they're on their way back, but I'm still on the way forward. Then I get the stick from them. Do I have to go all the way to the end and then come back, or can I just turn around and then come straight?
You don't have to go all the way. The objective is to get the stick. So if someone already has a stick and they're on their way back, and you are in the leopard crawl section, you can battle it for them. If you're on the crawling section, you can battle it for them. But once they've crossed the running section, they are free to go and you should leave them. And just to make it more clear, let's say there's people battling for it in the crawling section, which is the middle section. If someone heads to the running section and put both their hands across the line, they are then in the running section, and then the other tribe members should leave them alone. Clear enough? Easy enough? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, Ryan, I'll grab that from you just now. Alvin,
Please explain this again.
Okay, I'm going to explain it again. Johan.
I just want to ask, if you're in the crawling section and you come up, do you have to go back to the start, or can you carry on there fighting? Like if you were to stop crawling?
If you're in the crawling section and you get up, you'll have to go back to the start of the crawling section. So if one of your knees, or if both of your knees leave at the same time in the crawling section, you'll have to stand up and go back to the crawling section. Restart that section. I'm going to explain this entire challenge once again. We are going to draw rocks shortly. There's 3 different color rocks, but there's 9 rocks altogether. So everyone's going to draw a rock. The rock that you are going to draw is going to determine which lane you're going to start in and with which people you are going to compete. But you are only competing with the people in your lane. So it's only going to be 3 people competing against each other. Once I set you off, you will be running to the first section, which is from here. I'll set you off. All 9 of you are going to go, but you got to make sure that you stick within your lane. You're going to run up to the first cone. When you reach the first cone, you should be on both your knees and your hands. Follow me. Beyond the line that these 3 cones form, you will have to be on your knees and your hands. Once you reach the last section, you will have to here and there. We're not going to be too technical, but try and stay as close as possible to the section's rules.
If I'm in the stomach crawling section and I stand up, I have to come to the beginning of it, right? Which means if I'm fighting someone over there on my stomach and they've got ahead of me, I can stand up, run back here and crawl again at them.
Just repeat the question.
Say Reniv has the stick and I'm stomach crawling towards him, he's stomach crawling towards that way, and I fight him but he gets past me. I won't be able to catch up, but if I stand up, I need to reset.
You can reset if you want to, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to reset from here, or do you have to reset from the
beginning?
No, so if you stand up in the leopard crawling section, you'll have to reset the leopard crawling section. If you stand up in the crawling section, you'll have to reset the crawling section.
You can.
Okay, got it. But with the wrestling, it might be a little bit different because there might be knees leaving the ground, but we want you guys to stick to the sections as much as possible. Got it? Okay, any other questions? Right, let's head back to the start. We're going to draw rocks and get ready for this challenge. This challenge is going to be quite physical. Only 3 castaways can advance to the next stage of this challenge. It's going to be quite a lot of swimming. So they don't know it yet, but this is going to be one physical taxing challenge. Let's see how it goes. Let's divide them into 3 groups.
When we got out here, please don't scratch my eyes out.
Okay, let's go. Please face me.
Please don't kill me.
Please face me. Crew, can I please get the box at the back? Okay, Ryan. First things first, can I please get back that idol? Immunity necklace. Immunity necklace up for grabs. Once again, if you have this, you are safe at Tribal Council. You're not only fighting for immunity, this is also a reward challenge. So the winner will not only get immunity, but they will also choose to have a shower anytime today. They have the option to have a shower. Nice soap, shampoo, lacquer shower. So reward and immunity up for grabs. Okay, let's draw for spots. I want you to look me in the eyes and then just grab a rock. Okay, grab a rock. Close it in your hand. Okay, grab a rock. Okay, grab a rock. Grab a rock. Close it, don't reveal it yet. Don't reveal it yet. Okay. There we go. Alright, everyone keep your hands out. Turn them around. Move to this side. White rocks over here, purple in the middle, and grey on my right hand side. Purple in the middle. You'll see the purple clearly. There's only 3 rocks. You'll see it clearly. Some of the purple might have smudged some of the other rocks.
That's something else.
Yeah, that's a normal rock.
Oh, this is just a normal one.
Yeah, normal one. Normal rock this side, normal rock this side. There we go. Alright. We've got Renif, Alvin and Connor going up against each other. We've got Tita, Busiwe and Janku. Janku once again facing Busiwe. How interesting is that?
Hey, I want to stand up here, eh?
We have got Ryan, Ruben and Johan facing it off against each other. This seems like a fair race, guys. So remember, the first part, the first section you can run. The second section you will have to crawl. We do have assistance that's going to check you out, so make sure that you stick to the rules. And then the third section we'll have to leopard crawl. Whoever crosses this line with the stick first, the first 3 people who cross this line with the stick will advance to the second stage of this game. Only 3 people can advance to the second stage. Tuksres, are you guys ready? Go! You have to crawl. Crawling on all 4s. And they are rushing. It's just dust and dirt all over. And now you have to leopard crawl. Your stomach has to touch the ground at all times. It's Alvin and Renif. Very close. Your stomach has to touch Renif. There we go. Alvin giving a go. Ryan giving a go. And they are leopard crawling like crazy. Alvin and Ryan ahead. Renif at the back. Renif waiting for Alvin now to bring back the stick. Alvin, you can dig out that stick. Ryan, you can dig out the stick. Remember to crawl back, leopard crawl back once you got the stick. You have to leopard crawl back. We've got the reset function. Ryan, now crawling back. They are working as a team. They are working as a team. Ryan going back to fight Ryan. Once Ryan's head, hands just cross this line, he is free. Ryan, you can go through, you are free. Ryan is the first guy to make it. We've got 2 more sticks, 2 more places up for grabs. Alvin is crawling for dear life, and this is so exhausting. Alvin crawling for dear life, Connor on his heels, Renif on his heels. It's dust all over. Alvin, yes, he can start crawling. He's on all 4s. Connor on his heels. We've got Janku and Dieter still battering out to the back.